InvestorIdeas.com podcast.
Good afternoon and welcome to another InvestorIdeas.com podcast looking at cannabis news, stocks to watch, as well as insights from thought leaders and experts. Today we look at announcements from Gabriella's Kitchen Incorporated, trading on the CSE as GABY, Green Growth Brands Incorporated, trading on the CSE as GGB and the OTCQB as GGBXF, CROP Infrastructure Corporation, trading on the CSE as CROP and the OTC as CRXPF, LIFT.V Corporation, trading on the TSXV Venture as LIFT, and 1933 Industries Incorporated, trading on the CSE as TGIF and the OTCQX as TGIFF. First, we look at Gabriella's Kitchen Incorporated, who announced it's entered into a supply agreement to purchase CBD extract, including full-spectrum, high-grade CBD, distillate oil, and isolate crystals from Extract Experts, the largest producer of hemp in the state of Oregon. As a wellness company, Gaby determined a year and a half ago that we needed to incorporate hemp-derived CBD and other cannabinoids into our product strategy because of the powerful wellness properties associated with the plant, said Margot McAuliffe, founder and CEO of Gaby. We've been deeply immersed in research and product development since that time, and sourcing high-quality, reliable CBD is fundamental to our successful execution of the strategy. The demand for CBD and products containing CBD has dramatically expanded following the removal of CBD from a Schedule I of the Controlled Substances Act in the U.S. on December 11, 2018, under the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018. With rapidly increasing knowledge and awareness about its positive health impacts, mainstream consumers are increasingly seeking to realize the benefit of wellness properties associated with CBD and other cannabinoids derived from hemp. In December 2018, Hemp Business Journal article written by Sean Murphy and others estimates that in leading all hemp product categories, the hemp-derived CBD market will go from $390 million market in 2018 to a $1.3 billion market by 2022, representing a 27.2% 5-year continued annual growth. On December 10th, the day before the Farm Bill was signed into law, Bethany Gomez, Director of Research at the Cannabis and CBD Market Research Organization, Brightfield Group, was quoted in the Rolling Stone article stating that this is a watershed moment for CBD in the U.S. With hemp and all of its derivatives officially removed from the Controlled Substances Act, CBD moves from a legal gray area into the light. She continued, this shift will allow for CBD to make its way to the shelves of larger-scale mainstream distribution channels and pave the way for mainstream consumer packaged good companies and industries like drinks, beauty, pet, skincare, and tobacco to develop CBD products and capitalize on this emerging industry. In a statement, Ms. McAuliffe agreed with Ms. Gomez, saying Gaby's confidence in the explosive future potential of the CBD market led us to immediately recognize the importance of securing a supply of high-quality CBD to ensure we can successfully execute our strategy of developing new and desired products for consumers that incorporate hemp-derived CBD and other cannabinoids. Looking next at Green Growth Brands Incorporated, who announced the opening of 2 new 7-cent CBD shops located in Glenbrook Square, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and in Hamilton Place, Chattanooga, Tennessee. These new shops represent the next step in Green Growth Brands' plan to dominate CBD retailing and planned network of hundreds of shops designed to serve customers across the U.S. Earlier this month, Green Growth Brands announced the opening of its first 7-cent CBD shop at the Fayette Mall in Lexington, Kentucky, and the launch of the e-commerce website shop7cents.com. We know that the stickiest customers come from the in-store experience, said Peter Horvath, CEO of Green Growth Brands. In our growing network of shops, we're committed to providing compelling assortments of products that encourage our customers to explore. Earlier results have seen 7-cents products selling through at 3 times the typical performance of personal care products, accomplished with never-before-seen brands and zero marketing beyond point of sale. We could not be happier with the way the brand and the network are growing. Next, looking at CROP Infrastructure Corporation, who announced that it signed an agreement with Antler Retail Incorporated, whereby Hempire and CROP will provide Antler with finished packaged goods under the Antler brand. Antler recently acquired an approved permit from the cannabis retail location with statewide delivery rights to California. Its U.S. retail location will be in the Desert Hot Springs, and it has plans to take advantage of the now expanded statewide nature of its delivery rights. This license gives Antler the freedom to address a much larger marketplace without the immense potential overhead of many brick-and-mortar operations. CROP and Hempire will provide Antler its homemade brand outside of what Antler anticipates offering from separate self-branded cultivators from all over California. As Antler moves into additional U.S. states, the supply agreement will be amended to bring the Antler home brand to each state Antler enters. Payment for the initial order will be converted to shares in Antler Retail at 20 cents per unit by issuance of 1.5 million units, with each unit consisting of one common share and one common share purchase warrant of 75% exercisable for a period of 12 months. CROP.C CEO Michael York stated that we believe it's a prudent move for our company to convert our finished products into shares of Antler Retail. We see this as an opportunity to not only assist Antler in entering additional states, but also as a big step forward in further establishing CROP's retail presence in a key market, while making what we believe will be a very sound investment. Next, LIFT.Co Corporation announced the first step of its international expansion by selecting Berlin as the beachhead entry into the European market through a new announced LIFT.Co Cannabis Business Conference Europe, the LCBC Europe, happening September 5th and 6th in 2019 at the Berlin Congress Center. The inaugural LCBC Europe leverages LIFT.Co's established role as a trusted authority in the Canadian cannabis industry to bring European and Canadian shareholders together under its banner event series. After extensive assessment, we determined that the European market lacks an authoritative connection between Canada's leaders and emerging local players. Today's announcement is the first step of our platform expansion into the regulated European cannabis industry, where we see further opportunities in consumer education and analytics, said Matteo Loro, CEO of LIFT.Co. LCBC Europe not only lays tracks to position LIFT.Co as a leader in the global CPG-like cannabis industry, but brings additional diversified revenue streams to our shareholders. We expect that with each new market the company penetrates, our investors will be rewarded with accelerated growth that builds into our unique and well-established value position. The company's annual business conference in Toronto and Vancouver are perpetually sold out, must-attend events that attract the who's who of the cannabis industry. The most recent LCB Vancouver this past January broke previous attendance records by drawing more than 700 delegates and was described by the province as a diverse and comprehensive look at the cannabis space, with representatives and industry experts converging to educate and inspire, sharing insights and experiences in the nation's leading market. Lastly, we look at 1933 Industries Incorporated, a licensed cultivator and producer of cannabis flower and concentrates and manufacturers of hemp-derived CBD wellness products, who announced that it will be participating at the WOW Creation Celebrity Gift Lounge, taking place on February 22, 2019, ahead of the 91st Academy Awards. Catering to all Oscar nominees, presenters, A-lister celebrities, and industry influencers, the Gift Lounge has become a sought-after venue for companies seeking to promote their innovative brands and products during the week of the most prestigious awards ceremony in the film industry. 1933 Industries subsidiary Infused MFG, manufacturers of the CannaHemp trademark line of hemp-derived CBD health and wellness products, will be gifting its CBD relief cream and CBD elixirs at the event, which takes place at the W Hotel in Beverly Hills, California. We look forward to introducing our product to a celebrity audience during the week of the Academy Awards, said Mr. Chris Repentish, U.S. Chief Operating Officer. Our goal is to create awareness and build a connection to our CannaHemp trademark brand while educating and promoting the many benefits of cannabis. That's all for today's podcast. Podcast is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. InvestorIdeas.com podcasts are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and TuneIn. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investments involve risk and possible loss of investment. Investor Ideas does not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by law. Our site does not possess, distribute, or sell cannabis products.